Did you know that the invention of the Paloma is often credited to a bartender who, some say, admitted that they had nothing to do with the invention of the cocktail? The story goes that in the mid-1950s, a bartender in Mexico at La Capilla Bar by the name of, and this is a mouthful for a gringo, so bear with me, Don Javier Delgado Corona, invented the cocktail using a popular grapefruit soda like Squirt or Jarritos and a Blanco tequila. But there are those who claim that Don himself admitted that he had nothing to do with the invention of the cocktail. And as such, the actual origins of the Paloma are nothing more than myth and mystery. The one thing we do know is that grapefruit soda, like Jarritos and Squirt, were introduced to the people of Mexico in the mid-1950s, and it didn't take them long to pair the grapefruit soda with their favorite agave spirit, thus creating the Paloma, which is said to be named after an 1860s folk song named La Paloma, which means the dove in English. What we're going to do is make our own little variation of the Paloma. The original recipe is tequila, a little lime juice, and grapefruit soda. Some modern additions have happened to the cocktail, which includes adding a little bit of agave nectar and a little bit of grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice will add a little bit of a citrusy bitterness to it and really amplify the grapefruit flavor. That's why the agave has been added to kind of balance that flavor out. So we're going to make this exactly how I like to make it. You can make it any way you like. Play with the ratios, put more sugar in, leave the sugar out. However you want to make it, you make it the way you like it. You can never go wrong. So we are going to start with about 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, nice and zesty. Then we're going to do a full ounce of fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. Then we're going to pair an agave syrup with an agave spirit. That pairing goes really well. I think it just makes sense, agave and agave. We're going to throw in a 1/2 ounce. Again, you can put more, you can put less, you can leave it out entirely. Whatever you feel like doing, that's okay with me. And then, for the star of the show, we are going to throw in 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. Now our shaking ice right on cue. Thank you. We're going to give ourselves a good scoop for shaking. And we're going to give this a nice normal cocktail shake. 15 to 20 seconds. Chilled glass and cocktail ice right on time. Now what we're going to do real quick is we're just going to rim half of this Paloma glass with a little bit of salt. I like to do half a glass or half a rim because it gives you the option. If you like it, if you don't like it, you don't have to be stuck with one or the other. And the first thing I'm going to do is pour just a little bit of our grapefruit soda, 0 sugar Squirt. You can use whatever kind of grapefruit soda you like. Fresca, Squirt, 0 sugar, regular sugar, Jarritos. You do you. Pour a little bit in the bottom to help with the densities, and then we're going to strain the cocktail just off the ice. Once we have that poured in there, we're going to top it up with just a little bit more grapefruit soda. We're going to cut ourselves a little garnish. There's nothing wrong with some good fresh fruit garnish, but I will say that you can also do dehydrated garnishes, and they look just as good, in my opinion. Of course, it's not my opinion that matters, is it? Oh yeah, that's a pretty grapefruit. We'll set that right on the edge. And there you have the Paloma. Now the next time you have a Paloma, you can ask your friends, did you know? Leo looks happy.